Make no attempt to reload your device. You are now entering the Hellhole.
Welcome back to the Hellhole. I'm Hell. This is my hole. We're back. We're going to play some more Shredder's Revenge. We got the second half. Here we go. Leatherhead. Turtle Mania is alive and well. You can see all manner of folks playing the Cowabunga collection right now. I'm enjoying the thrills and frills of the latest Ninja Turtles game. The sensation that is Shredder's Revenge. If you've been here recently, you may have seen me play through the first half of the game with Casey Jones, the unlockable friend Turtle. If you want to see me play the first time, you can do that by heading into the archive on YouTube. I played the whole game through 3 parts. I'm having a much better time now. I'm familiar. I'm in the swing of things. I'm swinging golf clubs as Casey Jones. Busting heads, cracking skulls of the filthy lawbreakers. I haven't really paid attention to the stats, but Casey feels like a good balance of strength, speed. He doesn't feel wildly more powerful than the other characters, but he's a good sort of cross-section of skills. If you agree or disagree, by all means, clue me in. So we did the first 8 levels. Here we go, looking to close out the rest. I'm playing story mode, which means I get all the little perks of extra health and extra lives and all that kind of stuff. Stats ahoy. Find stuff, get points, profit? I don't know. Getting smacked around by the boardwalk. It's just how things are in Turtleville. Ah, we wasted the pizza. Whoop. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing okay. Still slightly undecided about the Cowabunga collection. There's clearly a lot of hype for it, but when it comes down to brass tacks, is that what I want to spend my money on? Old games? A lot of 50-50 in there. And when you've just played Shredder's Revenge, do I really want to go backwards? I don't know. Still thinking about it. If you want to see me play some old Turtles games, maybe tell me in the chat, tell me in the comments, give me some encouragement. Maybe I'll check it out. I got myself the disc copy of Shredder's Revenge, and I noticed that there's only a $5 difference between digital and disc for PlayStation, so disc is on the table, but I could do other things, so I don't know. There's a lot of games there that I feel like maybe wouldn't be such a great play these days. I don't know how much I need to go back to the Game Boy games. Although I've heard one of the Game Boy games is sort of like a Metroid style thing. That could be fun. That could be fun because the beat 'em up sort of, the grind is, it gets a little monotonous. Particularly with a game like this, referencing the classic arcade games. You know, how much do I really need to do the same sort of things over and over again? I don't know. I like fighting games. I've played every Tekken, every Street Fighter. Maybe doing the same thing over and over again isn't as off-putting as I seem to think it is. I'm getting chumped out. So far my experience with this game, I've died, so health is probably not far away. Wasted that pizza earlier. That was disappointing. He's got health. You son of a... I know what you're doing, game. So I don't even need health. That's good. Try to leave it. Leave it till you need it. These guys are tough. I forget what their gimmick is. I don't think I can throw them. They block a whole lot. They look like they should be hanging out with Noob Saibot. With his Cyber Demon clan. Shout out if you remember that. That piece of forgotten lore. God, I hate that term lore. It's not Lord of the Rings here. Let's not alienate the audience. Some point soon we're going to get into Dimension X. That's going to be fun. Hopefully my connection will just, get its act together. I don't know what's going on right now, but it's all red. You gonna come back to us, bud? Yeah, you still here? It was looking good earlier. Hopefully all the audio's good. Okay, we're green. Everything's green. Hit it! What the? Oh. I forget, does this even do anything? I don't think it does. We got some points. Hey, listen. I'm blowing up balloons. Just take it easy. Give me a second. I'll go when I'm ready. This rickety boardwalk, man. So I was very nearly going to play some Fall Guys, which I've been enjoying. You know, I always dig a little bit of Fall Guys. Seems like that next season is being delayed, though. That's kind of a shame. I was hoping that would be coming up real soon. It's like Leatherhead's coming up. Now, I've been jiving to the Turtles a little bit lately, thinking about the comics, thinking about the cartoon. I always liked Leatherhead and all that, but I liked Leatherhead as sort of a good guy. They kind of made him a bad guy. I don't know what that's about. I've been thinking about Rat King a whole lot. Digging that classic Mirage Comics Rat King. That's where the good stuff was. Although I keep mentioning, I think the 2003 cartoon did a pretty good job with all of those kinds of comic references. A lot better than the late 80s cartoon this is based on. But this has its charms and merits. I like the comic book Leatherhead a bit better though. The comics in general just have something a little bit special. They're a little bit weird. They're a little bit, rough around the edges sometimes, but that's kind of what makes it more interesting. It's not as simple. It got its quirks. It's not all great. I was getting clued in on some funky stuff happening with Splinter. They always want to kill Splinter at some point. Some sort of clone shenanigans going on there. Not sure what that's about. We've cleared out this level though, I know that much. Cowabunga indeed. So I have already played through this, and as you know, I enjoyed that. It was a pretty good, satisfying experience all around. What do these freaks want? Insects? Right.
We kinda need your help.
As far as I know, Casey Jones is the only unlock. That's still a little disappointing. But the quality of life updates, as you would call them, to the sort of classic arcade style make this a very good game. I would love to sort of check out the classic arcade games a bit more in depth, and the NES games always had sort of a certain appeal. I was a Sega boy, so I did for a little while want to check out that the Mega Drive game, the Genesis game. Never did. So there's certainly some appeal to the Cowabunga collection. But, you could get yourself a bunch of sort of mid-level sort of curios, games that would be nice to play but aren't necessarily essential. Or you could pick up like a trade full of classic TMNT stories, an omnibus, that kind of deal. So I don't know. You can scratch that turtle's itch a whole lot of ways. I don't know if the Cowabunga collection's the way to go. I was checking out the Konami stream earlier. They've had sort of a 24-hour thing going with hosted streams. A little bit dodgy, to be honest. Some folks who clearly don't know the Turtles. That's kind of an interesting perspective, I guess, though. I gotta think that... Oh, damn. Wasted that pizza. I gotta think that some of the audience, that's going to be checking out the Cowabunga collection are people who don't know the Turtles that well, which is kind of interesting. I wonder what kind of reaction they'll be having. Especially off stream when they're not sponsored. And they can be a little bit more critical, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. My recollection of the Turtles games is that often they really weren't the best games. They weren't what you wanted from the Turtles. Some of those early ones didn't have characters from the cartoons, characters from the games. The NES game comes to mind as sort of like a very strange off-brand spin-off type deal. You know, they are tie-in games, and there is that tradition of the dodgy tie-in.
Trying to steal my story.
Kind of, I'm trying to think, you know, like, the reputation of the tie-in is not as bad as it used to be. But there's still a lot of junk around. We can all agree on that. Those Arkham games kind of turned some of that impression around, I think. You know, there was a nice moment when they stopped trying to make Batman movie tie-ins and they went comic book. Comic book with you know, some liberal references to other things and their own style. Have to go back to Arkham Asylum at some stage. I think that was a favorite. Arkham City's pretty good too. I didn't get any further than that. I don't love the Arkham aesthetic completely, but there's enough there that it's very enjoyable. Come on. I did like seeing in the Cowabunga collection, you know, like a lot of these sort of retro ports, they often fill out the screen. Everything's got to be widescreen now. You can't just play 4:3. Heaven forbid the screen has black on the sides. But I did like seeing they have some of the original black and white comic book artwork in some of the presentation. I like that because I don't know how much the games really ever touched on that, and the cartoons were very much their own thing, particularly the 80s cartoon, the 90s cartoon. The comics just have a certain mystique about them. I think the first time I ever saw the comics, I'd already seen the cartoon. A friend of mine, my good buddy Luke, he got some of the colored collections. Kind of just blows your mind seeing that stuff. Very different to the cartoon at the time. You know, that's like 1990, I guess, would have been something like that. Very different story. The comics just have there's more grit. They're much stranger. There's a whole lot more going on. I mean, the stakes of the original cartoon, you know, are very minor. I love those comics, though. I also found myself watching the 1990 movie recently. It was like the last couple of days. Some of the versions of the Turtles, and they all kind of they borrow from different sources, and then they all kind of do their own thing. It's even the sequel to the first film is sort of like its own thing, and then the third one was a bit of a write-off. Wouldn't mind playing the Turtles in Time game. I remember being pretty disappointed with the movie, but the movies in general were a mixed bag. I always liked the first one because it sort of evokes the gritty comics. It's a grittier movie, although when you watch it it's not that gritty, but it's got that, you know, I love that sort of 80s urban style and the sort of gritty dark alleys and all that. dark alleys and punk gangs and all that. That's kind of that's my jam.
Delete the turtles.
I think it would have been good if the movie sequel could have done Mousers and maybe Rat King in the sequel. It just seems like kind of a no-brainer. Comic Rat King though is really weird. I gather some of the newer cartoons have sort of picked up on the weirdness, but the presentation's different. There's something just about that guy wrapped in rags, sort of like this makeshift bodysuit deal, tattered hair, just being a creepy weirdo. Starts out, he's living in like an abandoned factory or something, hanging out with rats. Then there's some sort of supernatural element where he's appearing to Splinter when he's having a heart attack or something. He's just trapped in a silo. All that stuff is just something special. Nobody else is doing that. I hate that sort of tendency for a lot of these things to start to converge, become versions of the same thing over and over again. Those comics are just doing their own thing completely. Good stuff. Very good.
Wait, it's also clear to me now. The turtles are my friends. System crash. Job well done.
Metalhead got boned. Chunky legs.
Tonight, I dine on turtle soup.
There's been a whole lot of that lately. Feel like I can't go anywhere without somebody mentioned dining on turtle soup. Is it really that good a line? I don't know. Here we go. On to stage 11. And I'm definitely planning to finish out the game today. Smash that follow if you're hanging out. Still trying to get to that mystery game. Haven't been on as much. Haven't been able to drum up the business the way maybe I should. Really want to play that mystery game though. We need about 8 more followers to get to that. I noticed Twitch has changed some of their tag systems and all that, so feels like not as many folks are coming through. We gotta go make our own luck. I should probably have mentioned that I am playing this. I think all eyes are going to be on the Cowabunga collection today. That's fine. I'm just doing my own thing, man. I'm not chasing trends. I picked up another game that's getting a little bit older now, but I'm looking forward to playing that sometime. Still digging the Fall Guys. Hopefully we'll get a new season over there sometime soon. They had the Extreme show recently, which I like that. I got to be I got to be informed to avoid it being embarrassing though. But I like those stakes. Man, I'm getting chumped here. That's not so good. If this were Fall Guys Extreme, it'd be over. I'd be done. Come on. What? Can we take some guys out here? Can we get it done? I don't remember having this much trouble with the Triceratons in my first playthrough. I don't know, maybe I thought Casey felt like he's got strength and speed, but maybe it's just speed, I don't know. Well, oh, come on.
This is gonna get me a major promotion.
Connection's red again. Getting a little tired of seeing that. That's what we need. Bit of pizza. Can I get my router some pizza, man? What's going on? There's always something hoshing my buzz. Thought we were done with Windows 10 updates. It's really not the time.
This is busted. Hat trick. Dig it.
Oh, come on. Get real. Well, this is about to go places I don't want it to. Shedding lives. That's not what it's about, man.
Thanks for the help, Habcats.
Neutrinos suck. Go to hell, you freaks. Again? What is going on? Freaking killing me, man. I am just grappling with invisible connection woes right now. Yeah, close it out. Damn it. Here we go. Captain Zorax was pretty damn easy last time. See if we can, let's see if we can close this out quick. Yeah, what a punk.
No!
Job well done.
Oh, what was that? I didn't even, I didn't pay attention. Some kind of super mode. Sure.
We must go underground, my children.
You got it, Splinter.
It won't fly.
I got beef with this version of Baxter Stockman.
Hat trick.
You know I like the comics. Comics are always, you know, when they're the source, they are the master medium. We gotta reconnect with that fact that adaptations are generally they're the secondary medium. The master medium is what matters, the source. So in the case of comics, it's usually comics. Ninja Turtles is a comic book, first and foremost. And when I see an adaptation, I want to see what was on the page brought to life. They failed that. They swapped the race, which is something that is sort of quite prevalent, a little bit controversial, particularly if you're a critic of it. Because there is a well-meaning desire to see more diversity in particularly like superhero movies. It's a fairly, you know, male, white dominated medium, and I think you gotta just admit that, accept it. It's a fact. It's not proportionate at all. But in the case of Baxter Stockman, he was just an average sort of African American guy in the comics, and then for some reason the cartoon, this version, decided he needed to be some sort of like white guy mad scientist, so I wasn't so keen on that. Another point to the 2003 series, they kind of made him a little bit less of an everyman. You know, the comic, he's just a guy in a sweater, that kind of deal. He's a little bit more impressive in the 2003 series, but nevertheless racially appropriate. Generally, we tend to think of like, you know, like Submariner is going to be a very different character when the Black Panther movie comes out. You know, we tend to think of the ones that are more recent, but, you know, this is an old problem for comic book adaptations. These weird sort of, you know, unjustified changes to classic characters. And Baxter Stockman, as an early example. You know, I'm always going to want things to be, you know, you don't have to necessarily be slavish, but I think the characters should be intact. The characters, it's a visual medium, the visual is important, and I just want, you know, what's on the page, bring that to life. The adventures can vary, and there's sort of intuitive and interesting ways to handle it, but I like to see the characters I know and love. That's why they're licensed, that's why you're making it. And I thought it was kind of weird in Captain Marvel. They made Marvel. Was it Annette Bening? I forget who it was that played Marvel. That was kind of weird. I don't know what that was about. Let's not go down that wormhole, though. That rabbit hole of mania. Because I'm certainly not endorsing any kind of arbitrary hate. There's been an unfortunate tendency. I think, you know, maybe I'm giving people the benefit of the doubt. I think sometimes it's a misdiagnosis that's leading people to make some pretty ugly conclusions. Yeah. Just because a character changes in a movie doesn't mean you got to suddenly have beef with a percentage of the population. That's not the problem. You got to stir that kind of crap. It's antithetical to the whole thing. Superheroes are not about, you know, closing people down. I don't know why I'm down this subject line playing Turtles, but, you know, I guess Baxter Stockman started it. And the chumps who made the 80s cartoon started it, but they went off the rails in a whole lot of ways. I'm talking about Baxter Stockman because that's who we're about to, who we're going to deal with in this level. Made me think of it, and I was talking about it recently because I was looking at the classic comics and revisiting the old grievances, such as they are. So it was on my mind in that regard. Everybody just be cool. How about that? The robots, the real enemies. Hashtag not all robots. You freaks. Don't electrocute yourself. That's a little pro tip. Could sure use some health right about now. Yay. We're getting in trouble now. Shedding lives like a punk. Like a law-breaking dirtbag. Stages in this game are pretty good. I don't know that I really acknowledge that enough. Some nice background design. Here we go. Here's Baxter Stockman in the mode of the fly. I always forget if the Jeff Goldblum fly had happened. I think it had. I think they were jumping on a trend. I could be wrong. I mean, the fly is a pretty classic sort of 50s sci-fi kind of deal. Human fly, all that business, which is kind of at home with the turtles. Some of the things they borrow from. I got mixed feelings about the whole human fly thing for Baxter Stockman. It's a departure. You know, it's kind of interesting, but I kind of prefer what character was. I don't remember anything about Baxter Stockman being a human fly in the comics. He's a robot guy. He makes the Mausers. He deals with technology. Trying the R1 super mode. I don't know what. Could the turtles do this? Do some kind of radical mode? I don't know.
Job well done.
It's dealt with. Making some good progress.
The old dome has seen better days.
Where are they? Collect my points. Gotta get your points.
Thanks.
All that for some points. It's a little underwhelming. Into Dimension X we go. On the downhill straight. Oops. So we're on stage 13. Hey, that's Chrome Dome. It's the business end. And like I said, I'm going to try to finish this out tonight. We got an extra life. That's going to help. I think the first time I crapped out, so the fact I haven't done that is pleasing, but I'm losing a few too many lives this time. I feel like I was doing a lot better last time I was playing. Left it a little too long, lost my skills, got a little rusty. It's probably been a couple of weeks since I did that. Close to. Had to come back, finish it out. Looking at the sprites in, the Cowabunga collection on the classic arcade, like, big difference, world of difference here. They really did a good job sort of referencing those reference points, those classic games, but doing it to a, they're doing it much better at least. It still evokes the past. I mean, I was watching a Kiss documentary recently, and they were talking about like the reunion tour and how their goal was to make the reunion tour kind of what people thought they remembered. So it was bigger and better than it actually was in the 70s or whatever, but it still evoked.
Trying to steal my story.
It was almost like inflation, adjusted for inflation. So it was a more impressive modern presentation, and that's what we have here. We have a game that is evoking what you maybe think you remember, but doing it in a much more polished, superior way, which I appreciate. And it does just make me that little bit reticent to go back. But there are those games I'd love to play, and I feel like those classic Ninja Turtles games, I never got any of them. For a while there, they were Nintendo, and I didn't have Nintendo. I was a Sega kid. The PAL regions tended to favor, I think, Sega a little bit more. So there's a bit of sort of, it'd be nice to get my hands on those games that I never got to play. But are those games really that good? Did I really miss out on that much? Do I really want to drop down the money on games that I'm not really going to want to play that much again? I don't know. That's why I'm definitely open. If you're watching now in the comments, in the chat, sorry, tell me what you think about the Cowabunga collection. You think after playing Shredder's Revenge, is it worth it? I'm a discerning guy. I don't necessarily want to indiscriminately consume all things turtles. I got my preferences. This is a discerning hellhole. We are not all consuming. Sometimes you gotta pick your spots. I wish I could think what these robot gun things remind me of. So something like that in Comic Zone maybe or something? I don't know. Reminds me of something. Not going to talk about an elevator and a beat 'em up like this because plenty of them have done it. Oh, what? These guys are bad news. Do my best not to get that pizza until I need it. I've checked my watch. It's not pizza time. This guy. I think they've improved the design of these characters. The weird sort of flat nose in the cartoon always bothered me. They had very, very strange, unappealing sort of look to them. Okay, need that pizza. Man, I'm getting my ass kicked. What is going on? I'm wasting my radical mode. It's got to be something I'm not doing. Oh, he's got the shield. Is that the problem? I gotta get around the shield. Well, that did it. You gotta open your eyes, man. Okay, now it's pizza time. Can you please get out of my face? I'm trying to eat pizza here. Pizza, 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 pizza. Come on, come on, give me the pizza. Get out of the line of fire. Oh, come on. Really? It's okay. I don't want to lose a life. It really doesn't matter, but okay, well I did. You happy now? You took my life. Thanks a lot, game. Ah, there's the pizza. Curses.
That's Richard! Moves here! Go!
Yeah. You jerks. You jerks, you ruined pizza time. You're all real proud of yourselves. Here we go, Chrome Dome.
Intruder alert.
I like this. Good gimmick. You'll see it. It's coming. Any minute now. Here we go. Oh, what's happening? Chrome Dome's scoping us out. Gotta grab a guy. Chuck him. I like that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I haven't really been doing it, so you can grab guys and chuck them at the screen. That's from the classic arcade games. And they've turned it into a mechanic, which may or may not be in one of those games. I don't know. I don't remember it. I got whomped. So, how cool is that? That's cool. I like that. That's a lot of fun. It's a silly, amusing gimmick that you can throw guys at the screen to turn it into a mechanic. That's very, very genius, very nice. Get in there, get in there. Finish him.
Job well done.
Good result.
Let's crash Shredder's party, amigos.
So you can probably tell, not the hardest game in the world, particularly in the story mode. Getting those extra lives helps a lot. I guess I'll go grab Vernon's points. What am I, level 9?
It's about time.
Points.
My tapes are priceless.
Whatever. So we're trucking on our way to the end.
Arch enemies.
Was it Slash? Somebody like that? Whoa. Coming in hot. Nah, come on. Punk. what? Like I need the pizza now. There you go. Chucking some guys. Why not? Will you please just stand still while I crack your skull? Ah, these jerks. What? I thought I remembered charge attack these guys, but I guess not. I don't know how to deal with these freaks. These cheese pizza maniacs. Oh, what?
Whoa. Filthy lawbreakers, get ready. Patrick! Bucket.
Alright. That's how it's gonna be. Fair enough. Let's talk of pizza. I'm kind of getting the munchies, man. We gotta close this out. It's a little while ago. Maybe if I try to actually avoid getting charged, that might be a good idea. Getting rammed, getting dashed, whatever you want to call it. Still don't know what this thing is. Oh, it makes the boulder come across. It's an Indiana Jones joke. Of course it is. Does that happen in an episode? I'm sure they did an Indiana Jones thing. Probably more than once. In the cartoon, that is. I'm sure they cribbed on everything. This idiot just standing around. What? Why can't I get up there? I'm insulted that they exist.
I'm gonna trash you, mutants.
No ninjas here. Just us psychos. Oh, come on. Wasting my radical time.
Hat trick. I want to get off this ride. Hat trick. Oh no, I've been trashed. Oh. Job well done.
That's what you get, dirtbag. What's going on?
Now, let's get down to business.
Alrighty. Almost there. Almost done.
World's strangers.
Outworld. What is this, Mortal Kombat now?
Smash some foot soldiers soon.
There is a sort of, parallel dimension thing going on between the two. Ninjas, parallel dimensions, evil overlords. It all stems from the same source, pours from the same fountain. Ninja Turtles, of course, predates Mortal Kombat by quite a bit. So don't even be getting that confused, you freaks. Let's go, come on. Let's break some toys, let's go. While we're young. Lost that for a second there. We're okay. Hey, there's Krang! Get him! Too far. Hey! What's the matter with you? Come running at me. Break your head. Get real. Ah, pizza time. Why don't you stop shooting me, you little freak? Lawbreaker. Ah, these frickin' cheesy punks. Ugh. Pepperoni face with my fist. Get off of me. I know it's happening, and I don't like it. But right now, there's not much I can do about it. So let's just get through this and leave everybody dead. By everybody, I mean these Foot Clan freaks who are spreading evil through 2 galaxies, through dimensional portals, from Dimension X to Earth. Here we go. Now it's on. Where's your brain? Where's your brain? Use your brain. Oh, come on, man. Really? We've all been there. Got him.
You fell for my diversion. I have a surprise for you. I will show you how a true ninja fights. The world is mine.
Whoa.
Now I'm here to beat you with full force. Mess up your face and features. I still the beast. I'm selling all your little Caesars. All y'all stuff your face with is
Taste my pain, Shredder. You overgrown cheese grater.
Take off all of your mask and dismantle your features. Like a letter. Smash all of you turtles, put you back together. Indeed, I squish turtles like a tight girdle. Any obstacle, I clear it like a high.
Okay, this is kind of bad.
For all of you fake ninjas.
Need to get good.
Diabolical mode, strike with mad vengeance. Axe Splinter, he know coming with bad intentions.
Yeah, you punk. Where you running, Shredder? Come on.
Job well done.
It's a good result. We'll take that. We'll take that and go all the way.
Haven't seen the last of me.
Bring it. Wait a second. Am I supposed to go up there? I don't remember. I guess not. Did I perhaps miss something in this playthrough? It's entirely possible. We got bigger fish to fry.
I shall rule the earth with an iron fist.
What an insult. How dare you defile Ghostbusters 2 this way? Oh, come on, grab him! Give me somebody I can throw. It's all just a little bit Ghostbusters too, but fair enough. Who did it first, I wonder? I don't know. It doesn't feel at all inappropriate for the Turtles. Do some damage. Get it done. Get that meter up. Not gonna need it. Get out of here, you damn brain. Now it's on. More like stupid Shredder. Ha. 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 I've forgotten how this goes. Yeah. When can I attack? That's right. Oh good, I wasted my spot. Marvelous. Wasted my spot, lost my radical meter. Really just blew it all around. So I'm just dodging. Wait for the bubble or whatever. Yeah, this. Okay, now beat him up. Beat him up. Come on. He ain't so bad. What the? What am I doing? Oh, fucking hell. Very shabby, getting a little tired. Getting burned like a chump. Okay. You got this. It's easy. Easy. Get out of there. All good. Ah, come on. Like the green and purple looks good. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, jump them. Freak out. Beat him up. What's the game, Shred? What do you got? Come on. Get it done. Run away. No problem. Get wrecked, Shredder.
Job well done.
Get back in the trash where you belong, Shred. Speaking of trash, here's Vernon. So will there be something a little extra for Casey Jones? Different endings, maybe? Come on, give me a picture. Give me something. Oh, the punk frogs. Ah, what? Cowabunga, man. Aw, shucks. Hey, there he is. Grand fight never stops for Casey Jones. Hey, there he is, eating pizza. Yay. What a freak. Shoving it through his mask. Hey, so that was it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge with Casey Jones. Done and dusted. That was a lot of fun. It's a good game. Probably going to take a break from it now. Played through it twice. What more do you need? That's money well spent. I enjoyed that a lot. Very good game. Very well made. We've said it all. It sort of refines those classic arcade style elements, polishes them up, gives you just the best of everything. Good looking game, great sprites, good little attention to detail with some animation, some good character bits, nice stages. Wouldn't mind a little bit more content, maybe something a bit more punch for finishing it with a different character. I don't know what else you could really work in. At that point, you're adding new stages and things. I don't know. It's a very good game. I've enjoyed playing it twice. Casey Jones is pretty good. At some point, I might try again some of the other Turtles, see what that ending screen is like. It's a little bit, I was hoping maybe for more than one picture. Hey, how's it going, Afrob Cabana? Thanks for swinging by the chat and waving. That's a funky little emoji. I dig that. You're here at the right time. I don't know if you've been here. We're finished. We're done. We're donezo. It's all over, friendo. It's a good game. I've enjoyed it. Still not sure about the Cowabunga collection. I'm still deciding. There's appeal there. There's definitely appeal, but I don't know if I want to commit. I've played a lot of Turtles lately. I'm going to mix it up. I got other games I want to play. I did pick up another game that I'm looking forward to playing. I might not say what it is, because then it'll be a fun surprise and you go, hey, he's playing that game. But you'll be unsurprised, because of course I'm playing that game. It's a very obvious one. It's just one that I haven't played. Oh yeah, you like Afrob Cabana likes old school games. I like old school games too. I'm still toying with the Cowabunga collection. I'm just not sure. I don't know if I like enough of the games to make it worthwhile. I might do it. I just might do it. The next game I want to play is classic style, but it's another one a bit like Shredder's Revenge that sort of polished it up, put some new bells and whistles in. So that's going to be fun. It may or may not be from a series that I've played before. If you want to find any of those kinds of things, you can head over to YouTube. The link is in the About section on Twitch, or you can search for Ninja Turtles, Hellhole, Shredder's Revenge, Hellhole. Just use Hellhole, one word. You should find me.
Follow me.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Good to get another follower. We're getting closer to that mystery game. I don't know. What do we need? 7 followers. 7 followers. I'm going to play the mystery game. I don't know. It's here somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's a mystery. I paid a little too much for it. This is canon now. It's official canon of the Hellhole. I paid a little too much for a game that I really like. I'm only going to play it when we get to the next level of Twitch Followdom. It'll be a wonder if Twitch doesn't change that soon, because they're changing a whole heap of stuff. I think from tomorrow you're only going to have 7 days to watch archive videos, and they've already changed the way category tags work. They're changing a whole heap of stuff. Hopefully it's all friendly. We'll see what happens. It's been a fun time playing Shredder's Revenge. I'm pretty much done. I feel like I owe it to all these wonderful people who made this great game to let the credits play. I looked up the cast because I was curious. I thought maybe they'd used some of the classic voices, but I don't think they have. I think most of them, if not all of them, are new. I think the voice cast is pretty good. They're not heavily featured in this game. The story mode doesn't have a lot of voice acting. I'm assuming that's just. I guess each player has different taunts. There's a few little references as you fight, as you get grabbed and things like that. But I thought the voices they used, not too bad. Casey Jones is a little bit off, but it comes and goes. The neutrinos I think are improved. I'm sure the neutrinos were much more obnoxious in the cartoon. I don't mind them in this, but they don't get in the way too much. I wonder if they'll make a Shredder's Revenge sequel, or if there'll be DLC. I don't know if it needs it. I feel like you get most of what you need here. If they did something that was more inspired by the original comics, I might enjoy that. I think that'd be a pretty good way to go. I don't know. I don't think none of the Ninja Turtles games really borrow heavily from the comics. It's usually some sort of blend of the different cartoons. But I don't know. Maybe I got to get that Cowabunga collection and school myself in those games, because I didn't really play any of them. I'm aware of some of them just from them being around, but I didn't really play them at the time. So that could be something that happens. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. How long have these credits got? I don't know. Good music. I like the music. If you saw the intro to this video and didn't skip it, that was music from the game. That was a song called Inner Peace, which I forget, is that from the lair area? I'm not sure. I don't know who to credit. They're in here somewhere. I had a good time. If you want to have a good time too, why don't you be like Afrob Cabana, my new pal, who's here in the chat, and smash that follow. You can do it when I'm on. You can do it when I'm not on. You can do it whenever you want. Smash that follow. We're going to play a mystery game that's sort of been lingering in the background, lurking in the shadows, like the Rat King. I'll be back sometime with something new. Different kind of mania. Turtle Mania is spreading everywhere. Cowabunga collection has got everybody talking. Turtle Mania has gone wild. I'm going to play some mania of a different kind. Be here or be square. Take it easy, guys. I will return.